Hello, my name is Mindy Opright, and this is a segment on search and seizure in public schools. To define what search and seizure is, I just broke it down and defined the two separate terms. To search means to look for or otherwise seek carefully and thoroughly for something that is hidden from public view. Seizure means the action of confiscation or taking someone's property by using force if necessary. What does it mean for a public school setting? It means that public school officials have the right to initiate a search based on reasonable suspicion. It is best practice for all searches to take place with at least two school officials present. What does the law say? The Fourth Amendment states that the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against reasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place be searched and the persons or things to be seized. The Fourth Amendment can be used by courts to determine whether or not a school search was considered constitutional or not. What would constitute a search? Well, in a school setting, a legal and reasonable search would begin with a school official having knowledge concerning a student or students with contraband on school grounds. Students must always be informed of a search prior to its starting. Potential locations that could be subject for a search might include a student's desk, their lockers, their book bags, automobiles that are on school grounds, or even a personal search. What is constituted as contraband? The following are just a few, but are definitely not limited to contraband, including drugs, tobacco, alcohol, weapons of any form, any items prohibited by the school board, like cell phones, laser pointers, and etc., any pornographic materials, needles, and so much more. When it comes to searching for school desks should be searched only if reliable information has been provided to lead the teacher or a school official and administrator to believe that either 1, the school rules have been violated, or 2, health and wellness of students and staff is in jeopardy. In all cases, such policies should be written to inform parents and students of these standards that will be upheld. Also, policies should be written to clearly define the conditions in which a desk search would occur. When it comes to the search of student lockers, student personnel must meet the same criteria for student locker searches as stated previously for the student desk searches. There is a higher risk of tendency for students to hide items in their lockers that violate school policy and rules due to higher levels of privacy. If feasible, the student should be present to open the locker for the school official. They may also request the presence of another student if they so wish. Under no circumstances, except an emergency like a bomb threat, should an indiscriminate search be held. Students must be made aware of a search. While searching through book bags, it can be very much more of a touchy subject, as it is a more personal search than a school-owned locker or desk. This search typically requires stronger evidence to cause reasonable suspicion. This must be handled with care as you risk the student's right to the Fourth Amendment. Police should not be informed or involved unless probable cause has been met, which would mean a need for a search warrant due to a crime that has likely been committed. When searching automobiles, school officials may search student automobiles parked on school property if the standards of reasonable suspicion have been met. Students and parents should be made aware of this policy prior to the school year beginning, and students and parents should also be made aware of a search prior to it starting. If a vehicle is parked off of school property, then probable cause must be established and the law enforcement must be contacted. Personal searches are a very touchy subject. Personal searches are not advisable and strongly discouraged unless there is an overwhelming evidence to justify the need for this type of search. Even then, there needs to be a sense of urgency for such a search to happen, such as the safety of another student, the student themselves, or the personnel of a school. When facts reveal that a personal search is necessary, every precaution should be taken to conduct the search in a private setting with persons of the same gender conducting the search. Another adult of the same gender should be there as a witness for both parties involved. Personal searches should be considered a last result and follow every one of the procedures in accordance with the district policies. The ultimate goal of a school and its district is to educate its students and provide each and every one of them with a safe environment where effective learning can take place. That would be the only need for search and seizure situations. Thank you.